going on, people? What's going on, people? This is the United Talk, aka the Power Hour. You know what I mean? Where we talk everything United. You get me, people? You get me? We are here with our local Manchester United fan, Brother Ray. Brother
Big up.
Ray. So what's up, Ray, man? Ray, a lot of things been happening at the club for the past couple of days, man.
Yes, boss. Yes. Big up to the chat.
Hmm.
Brother Ray's on the scene. Just outside Manchester, waiting to listening to all of the talk about the club. So we signed Edison.
Yes.
Cool. Uh, that was a name floated around for a long time, but I thought United would be doing what they did, play about, don't sign him, but they signed him. I don't
Yeah.
think. I think they'll. I still think they're playing about because they'll wait until like July the first to officially sign him. You get me? So they could. So they don't have to pay some money or whatever they're doing. These bloody accountants that we've got. But it's a start. But it's not something to sway me yet. You know, what I mean, I'm expecting bigger and better signings. A lot of guys are like, "Oh, I don't know about Edison," but I think to replace Ogate, yeah,
Better than
But-
garbage.
yeah, because I don't rate Ogate as a big player. I think we've wasted money on him,
Hmm.
and I
I mean,
think he's low risk with Edison. I think. Sorry, you were saying
no,
what
no,
you were
no,
gonna say?
no,
Oh yeah,
I'm just agreeing with you. I'm like,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, so I think with Edison is low risk, bro. I mean, what we pay 35 million or something for him. I,
Hmm.
I don't think it's something where cool if you don't work out, he's gonna be oh shit. We can strip you off on under the radar a bit like Zerks, you know. So it's what I mean. I'm hoping it's not. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, that's the marquee signing," but I don't think Edison is the marquee signing. I just think he's one for like when we go
What?
to Europe or when we've got to make the first sub,
Yeah.
you bring him on. But I'm expecting better in the
Mm,
next months because it's only June the 3rd. So I'm
yeah.
not gonna I'm not gonna be oh my god, if it's only Edison, blah blah, because it's July the 3rd. So I'm chilling at the moment. I'm
Hmm.
giving these buggers, these Ineos Glinios a chance to prove themselves over the next 2.5 months, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because, I thought, let's be honest, the window is not really officially opened yet.
Right. Right.
So I'm not scaremongering just yet. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's Edison and that's the only he's the marquee. We're not gonna get this guy, we're not gonna get that guy. Because they said they were gonna do these things. They said they had money to spend. We know they've got money to spend. So I'm expecting a summer of brilliance.
Hmm.
That's what I'm expecting. Yeah.
Hmm. All right, Ray. So I'm gonna share the screen here. Two things that I've I've seen that's floating on the net as we speak. Yeah. Boom. Let me know if you can see that.
Yeah. I can see it, yeah.
Okay, Edison on his preference between Man City and Manchester United reporter. Why City and United as options? We believe Manchester City may be the more attractive option. Edison, Pep is leaving, Bernardo is leaving. If things aren't that good over there, why is everybody leaving? Last, and your advice is for me is to go there. The last time somebody gave me advice like that, I generally thought they disliked me. Football is about timing. You go where the project is rising, not where everybody is asking questions. United wanted me. I wanted United. Sometimes football is not compl- sorry, complete complicated. Why would I ignore the club that wants me and go somewhere where people are trying to figure out what happens next? I'll not go into details. That's for me. Sounds like self sabotage. You get me?
Interesting. That's
Self
interesting.
That is interesting.
Well, I didn't know this information.
Yeah.
This kind of information is quite making me like Edison even more, to be honest. Because City, yeah, we all know about them and the cloud over them. And if he's saying, "Well, I'd rather go to a place that wants me,"
Yeah.
and there's no uncertainty, because there's no uncertainty. Well, there is uncertainty with us, but not like what they are facing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is interesting. Big up Edison. If that's what you put out there.
True. He said, I heard United are going to sign 67 players instead of really. Well, bro, listen, we'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see. Because as far as I know, Africa King 23, bro, as far as I know, that's just one signing down. That's just one signing down, yeah?
And 6 to go.
And 6 to go. So let's not jump the gun. And this is what David Ornstein said. Manchester United reached agreement with Atalanta to sign Edison Price for the 26-year-old midfielder, 42 million euros fixed plus 4.5 million of potential bonus. Personal terms in place on a four-year plus 1 year deal. Must still do medical, and all parties plan to complete in early July. And this is what David Ornstein said. And as far as far as Fabrizio Romano, I don't really like him much, but this is what he has to say. That's what he has.
Grid for the Brazil. Ederson to Manchester United. Here we go. Grid for the Brazilian midfielder to leave Atalanta and join Manchester United. The first signing of the summer for Michael Carrick. Everything in place between Ederson and Man United on personal terms since 2 weeks ago. As always reported, the deal was advanced and now closed. Also club to club, Man United, Atalanta for 45 million euros package add-ons included. Ederson will soon travel for medical tests and contract signing. First midfielder to join Man United this summer for Michael Carrick. Ederson, the Brazilian midfielder from Atalanta. Here we go. Ederson to Manchester United.
So yeah, Ray. See, and you know, when David Ornstein and Fabrizio tweet something, 9 times out of 10 it tends to be right. But you know,
Yep.
So Let's see. I've been linked to Alex Scott and Matthias Fernandez coming out about Tonali being too expensive, and Tonali is a wait and see. I hear it, man. I hear it. Yo, Nick, everything that Romano knows, I inform him. I hear you, bro. Keep informing him, bro.
Keep informing him, brother.
Yeah, teach him his trade, man. Teach him his trade. Big up Ryan, my guy. Big up every single time. And guys, if you have not hit the like button already, please do. And Ray, I'm gonna share something else, but I'm gonna share it later on in the stream. But yeah, Ray, so what you saying, man? What's going on, man? Like,
well, I mean, you don't want to get too hype up and too gassed up, because, as I said, boy, there's a lot of question marks for me.
mm-hmm.
I know that I can go now and watch Champions League matches, which I haven't watched in fucking years. I'm a bit pissed off with that. But I just want my fears not to be answered next year, and we're actually a decent team. Because I know some of the fan base, well, especially online, not really much locally, tend to get a bit gassed when we do stuff into it. And this time I tell myself, I'm not falling for that anymore. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep my thoughts. I'm going to say my piece. My piece, I still got concerns with Carrick. I still got concerns with the board. Until these men start answering these things, I'm always going to be there getting them out. And it might be a bit negative. I might be a bit negative, as people say. But yeah, I mean, I ain't talking about no like mounting any title challenge or any bullshit.
Yeah, because
until these boys show me that they can do that.
Exactly. I hear you, other fans on the internet talking about, oh, we could probably win the league next season. I'm like, no, we're not. No, we're not. And this is what Nick said. Super early prediction for 2026-27 season. City first, Arsenal second, Chelsea third, United fourth, Villa fifth, Liverpool sixth. I hear it. I hear it, man. I hear
I
it.
mean, there's not bad predictions, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I hear it. I hear it.
still, I think Chelsea's gonna bounce back. I think
Yeah, of course.
Alonso. Yeah, I think Alonso. I think they're two. They got a good team, mate, and they won't do too bad until they got rid of
Hey,
Messi.
we bounce back with one game a week. Of course, they're supposed to bounce back with one game a week.
Yeah, exactly.
They're supposed to. So let me see. I expect us to get top 3 or top 4. I hear it. I hear it, man. I hear it. But top 5 now. Top 5 brings you Champions League regardless. So
Regardless, bro.
yeah, regardless.
I
So,
think the aim for me is to get back to back Champions Leagues and then crack on from there.
yeah, and get me to a domestic cup final. That's
Yep.
the aim.
That's the aim, bro.
That's the aim.
That's the aim, bro.
We ain't ready for challenge for no league title.
No, I don't think so, bro. And I'm not going to be carrying on with Carrick just yet because I don't know. I've never seen Carrick in a league
You
title
said,
race as a
that-
manager.
yeah, that attack is dark. Okay, I hear it.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, bro? I've seen him as a player, but being a player and a manager is two different things, isn't it?
True. Twisted Fates. Glory, Man United, title charge. Oh my God, bro. Carrick, you at the wheel. Edison done, bro. Yo, this is what I'm talking about, bro.
This
I hear the title.
is what I'm saying, but I'm hearing this too much, man. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. He said we're probably 2 windows away. Probably, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
we're 2 windows away. We are 2 windows away, bro.
Yeah, 2 windows away. Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I'm saying. If they can get back to back Champions League, I think that's sorted with those 2 windows. And then we'll be in proper title challenge talk. Like, say if we get third again next season, got an FA Cup, and then we start thinking, you know what, fig this now, we're going to get big boys in.
True.
Then I expect, okay, because you have the money then.
True.
Because this,
yeah, go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
so yeah, because this upcoming season, I don't want to hear no bullshit about we broke because we're gonna get all that money from being in the Champions League.
Right. And our designated Chelsea fan in the chat saying all our boards saying they are going to do this and do that, but I believe it when I see it. Facts, Brian. Facts, as you should.
Exactly, bro.
Question your board each and every single time.
Each and every season.
Time, yeah, every season. Question them, yeah, man.
Because these boys are making money, bro. Especially like London. London ain't no bloody cheap place.
No, it's not.
To do your thing down there, and if
Ray, my brother is a soldier, and he's on the military base right now, but he lives in London, and he said London ain't cheap, bro. London
ain't cheap, bro.
Yep. I'm just spreading positivity, Rust. Twisted Face, keep spreading the positivity, bro. I hear you. Man, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here, yeah. And I am saying January. Okay, I hear it. It is delusional, but still positive. Yeah, it is quite delusional. Twisted
Yeah,
Face.
man.
It is quite delusional. I can't lie. Chelsea just gonna sign kids. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man.
Nah, I think Chelsea signed a good manager.
Yeah, they signed a good manager.
He can bring that kind of team up to a level. I think. Lorenzo.
Bless up, Kai. But yeah, Ray, I believe you, man. Like, seeing it is believing it, Ray. And
yeah,
get me to a domestic cup final. I don't care which one it is. Carabao Cup, FA. Just get me to a final and try and let me get a silverware, and let me finish in the top half of the table, the very top half of the table. If we could retain third, if we could get second, if we could get third, if we could get fourth, fine. Fifth, I won't be happy with, although it's Champions League, yeah. But listen, just get me a cup. Get me a cup.
Exactly, bro. And this is when you can put trust into Carrick, bro. Where you can know, oh, all right, man had a full season and he won us a cup and he got third or fifth or whatever. Mm-hmm. Instead of it going like, oh well, yeah, well he only had 17 games, he only played one. You know, all those stupid questions are gone. If he gets, I could say, yeah, you know what, United are on the up.
Exactly.
Because I don't believe in this nonsense where, yeah, okay, we got Champions League. I'm happy with that. But I don't believe in when you do this half a season thing. Oh, we would have done this. Well, no, you didn't. You didn't know what we did because nobody was talking about Carrick at the first start of the season. So you don't know what you would have done.
True. And to be fair, I kind of agree with Kai. This he said, why is everyone getting excited about the Edison deal? The club did it quickly because they wanted to keep us fans silent for a while. They won't do any more deals until July. Yeah,
Well, we know that. We know that's in it.
yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that. But they just wanna be all excited, all giddy, all of that nonsense. You get me? You get me? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. United should buy a Norwegian Sanderberg and Antonio Nusa. Norwegians are the successful formula to European glamours. Okay, I hear it. I hear it, bro. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
You see, Rasta, I don't want these men to spend too many time on by the midfielders neither.
True.
Because I want another attacker.
Yeah, we need another left back. True.
And another left back, bro. Because
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with the bench for the attacking side
Yeah.
of things. I'm not happy with. I know we talk a lot about Xerxes. I'm not happy with him. I don't think it's a minutes thing with him. I know some of our fans have said, "Oh, he needs minutes. He needs minutes." But for me, he's shown himself that he's not really a United player.
Yeah.
And I don't want to waste any more minutes on him because I know if you're going to give him some minutes, he's still going to give me some poor goal,
Exactly.
poor return.
Exactly.
So I don't want this board.
That was a Ten Hag signing, by the way.
Yeah, exactly, man. And he's had 2 seasons now to prove that he can score goals, and he can't.
Mm-hmm.
I reject the notion that it's minutes because I've seen other man coming on the pitch, less minutes and scoring.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I know the people might say it's a minutes thing, but I'm like, big up Bally, man. Big up
Bally, man. Big up Bally.
Yeah, I know the people say it's minutes thing, but I'm thinking, well, I've seen other players come on the pitch less minutes than Xerxes score, so I don't want Ineos to be messing around with midfielders for months. Get me some midfielders in now, and let's sort out that some of the things that could make us tighter challenge, like a left back, another attacker, things like this.
Mm-hmm. I also want to burk up Barcelona. I hear it. For the Rashford deal is foolishness, bruv. Barcelona splashed 70 million on that Newcastle Scouser player. They never was going to buy Marcus Rashford to begin with. Yeah, they never was. They just wanted him to help them win La Liga. That was it. Yeah. They have to deal with June. West Ham needs to sell Fernandez, and Newcastle have to sell before June 30th. True. Which club is Nusa playing for? I'm not sure. But yo, Bally, man, what up, my guy? Big up, bruv. Big up, guys.
Yo,
Guys,
good.
this is Bally Tech. If you don't know, now you know. What's up, my guy? What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. I'm just obviously looking forward to the new season. Hopefully, we can make some good buys and we can start making some inroads into challenging for the title. For me, I don't really want to give the board too many excuses because they decided to hire Michael Carrick.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, that was against my wishes.
Mm-hmm.
They've hired him. Cool. So that means you have a plan for this man. I'm expecting that now that we're in the Champions League, you're going to give him a boatload of money to spend in order to facilitate his transition into becoming Manchester United's permanent manager because you say he's the man. So now that we know that he's your man and he is the man, I'm expecting us to challenge for the title. So I'm looking forward to this season, as I say. I think if we get some good players, if he can go on a similar type of run to the run that he had, if he can have a whole season like that, then by all means we win the title, in my opinion. If we don't, and it's anything less than that, then as long as he gets top 4, I'm going to back him anyway because he's the manager. But as long as he gets top 4, then I'll still back him. But
Oh, I hear
next
you.
season, I really want the title.
I hear it. And to be fair, Nick, Bally always have on the mask, bro. It's a mystery, bro. Bally always have on the mask, man.
That's how he rolls, man. That's how he rolls.
He rolls, but he always have on.
Listen, the day that they invite me to Sky Sports, you watch how I pull up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to see that, man. I want to see how you pull up, bro.
Yeah,
the man not gonna handle. Yeah.
Sky Sports people are gonna be scared, like, oh my god, he has on a mask. What are we gonna do? You said, oh, tell that fraud Cunha to get a new shirt number because Rashi wants 10 back. Rashi ain't getting the 10 back. I tell you that right now. He can get that. I think
he ain't coming back neither, bro. I know
days at United is done, bro.
I know it looks like Barcelona might not sign him, but he ain't coming back neither, bro, because he's wanted in Europe. Clubs like Bayern Munich, I heard Josie might even want him over there. So
me personally, if he could go out on loan and finish out his contract every year until one of his contract expire, keep doing that. I don't care. I just don't want you at my club anymore because, bro, you are supposed to be that player to help us do great. And what you do, you go party on in Bedsfell and cry like a little bitch when your gal left you. So get out of here, bro. Yeah, get the hell out of here. But that being said, man, Bally said he wants the title. I think all of us want to see the league title, bro. Yeah. But for me, this season, I don't know if we're gonna get the league title, but I want to finish in the top half of the table with a fucking domestic trophy, whether it's a Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, or both of them. I don't care, but I need some type of silverware. Because last season on the Scammerim last season, I was not having that. He should have been sacked since the final where we gave Spursy a trophy. He should have been sacked then and there. But yeah, man, Bally, the floor is yours, man. The floor is yours.
Yeah, so obviously we've made our first signing. Ederson has joined the party. For all intensive purposes, from what I've seen, he's a good midfielder. He's got a lot of strength, a lot of pace. He's good. He's good at winning the ball back and helping us launch attacks. He's actually good on the ball. I've seen him taking on players at will, beating 2 or 3 men at times, wriggling out away from pressure when they're pressing him, slipping the ball through people's legs. You like that type of stuff. So I've seen him bring some stuff to the game. I think the only concern for me in terms of what his ability is like is sometimes he presses too hard and he might get caught out of position. But that is like, and probably he might not be the strongest player in the air. He's not as strong as Casemiro in the air. But other than that, he's better than Ugarte, who I believe he's supposed to be the direct replacement for. He's better on the ball than he is.
Yep.
And you will see that come next season. And you know what, yeah? I know a lot of people have tried to play this signing down, yeah? But I'm ready to bet money that this guy is going to be a big game player for us. Because, you know, like back in the day, we've always had like the Ji-Sung Parks and certain man, maybe the Darren Fletchers, you know, the players that we might not rate that highly, but when it comes to the big games, these men always turn up.
I hear you.
So yeah, that's what I'm expecting from him, to be a big game player. And when he's in the team, he's going to do what he's supposed to do. Obviously, we got, I think the Fernandez from West Ham, his signing is pending. And then, say that again?
Man in the chat said Rashford to Arsenal. I told him to get out of here with that crap. But go ahead, Belly, sir.
Yeah, so then it's Fernandez from West Ham. He's also pending. And then it's just a case of, are we going to get Chouameni? Are we going to get Elliot Anderson? Are we going to get Tonali? I don't really want Tonali, but it's if we're going to get him as well. So the club's got options. They're doing their business quickly. News came out yesterday about Lewis Hall.
Mhm.
Lewis Hall is a very good player.
Yeah, I read that.
He's probably not the left back I want, but if they get him, I wouldn't complain because I do know he's good. And yeah, let's just hope we carry on. I think I think we was linked to Morgan Rogers either today or yesterday. So Morgan Rogers and a few other attackers are coming into the mix, and then maybe a replacement for Xerxes or another attacker, an experienced attacker, or whatever I've been hearing. And then, yeah, we're looking like a team. Now, for me, if we go out and do all these signings, including the replacement for Bayunde and Onana, then, yeah, we're cooking. Like, that should be a team that can challenge for the title. And if we don't challenge for the title, then we have to start going into the dressing room, throwing some chairs around, and making inquiries as to why we didn't. Because you can't make all them signings, you can't spend all that cash, you can't have all that investment into the team, and then we're not fighting for the title. Like, I won't stand for it.
Yeah, so Bally, I agree.
Mm.
I agree. Smashing in some heads, yeah. And speaking of smashing in some heads, bro, there's a striker we had that was so shit, bro, yeah. And let me know if you man them could see this properly, because I zoomed in. If I need to zoom in a little more, let me know.
Mm.
Is this good enough for you, Ray and Bally?
Yeah, I can see it, Mr. Rasmus.
I can see it.
Rasmus
I can
yes.
see it.
This bozo, this man that was wrestling man, hugging up on man and twerking on the floor last season and embarrassing us. No, Napoli and Manchester United confirmed. Asmus Højlund, that's his name. I'm not saying his name. Asmus Højlund has joined the Italian club on a permanent trigger deal obligation to buy clause. 44 million fee plus a 6 million loan fee. So right, so that's like what, 50 plus million for this guy. Thank you, goodbye. I hope you fail, you fucking fraud. Thank you very much, Bali. The floor is yours. I had to say this because this brother put this little fraud last season, bro.
Yeah, I think I had some major issues with him, but it's not like, in hindsight, yeah, my frustrations with him was more to do with the fact that I'm trying to point it, because traditionally I'm a striker.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to point striker traits out that a striker's supposed to have. And I think obviously some other people are seeing other things that he might be doing decent, and they might be trying to tell me that he's a good striker that suits Manchester United. And I'm trying to explain to them that, listen, this guy, what he's offering to the team is not Manchester United level. Yeah. So while he might finish well, or he might have some attributes to his game, it's almost like, like you got an exam, yeah, and the examination the barrier of basically getting good marks is quite high. It's quite high up there. But in order to make more and more people achieve those marks, we have to bring the barrier down. And in order for us to accommodate him, we have to start dumbing down the level of the team in order to accommodate him. And I don't think that makes sense for a historical club like Manchester United. Because at the end of the day, I had to remind myself, is this flipping Everton or is this Manchester United? Like, Manchester United needs one of the best strikers in the world. If not somebody who is, and if they're not there yet, they're on the cusp of it, if that makes any sense. Like, when I think about all the strikers that we've had over the years, yeah, this guy, he can't sit next to any of them.
No, he can't. Man was horrid, but this brother was horrid, bro. Horrid.
But I mean, his second season was the killer. I was going to give me and Bally had our discussions on this Rasmus guy. And in the end, I saw Bally's point of view more than I saw mine. Because I was giving this guy as a development man. Because I thought we were going to bring in a striker. But we made him the main man. We gave him the number 9 shirt. We told him to he's going to be leading the line. Bally asked me, I think last season, how many goals you expect my man to score. I gave him the number and he was well below that. And I'm a fair fella. If I give you a number, say I give you 12 goals or 14 goals or whatever the case may be, I'm expecting that. And if you don't bring that, I say, oh, it's time to go. And at the end of the season, I reevaluated where Rasmus was. I said he gave me 4 goals and he went on a barren run where he wasn't scoring for 20-something goals. And in the end, I had to sit down and say, you know what? Balitek made a lot of sense. He probably wasn't the striker that we needed because this is Manchester United. And even though I do rate Rasmus in certain things that he does, but he's too one-dimensional for what we need because sometimes we're not going to get that space. And this brother's a space player. You know, he needs to run onto the ball where he can use an electrifying pace and slot the ball over. Sometimes when the game is tight, the defenders are bullying you. He didn't really understood movement in the box.
Nope.
And we need that as a striker because you know how people like the low blockers. Sometimes you need your striker to move them out and take a shot.
So crazy, right? I know a Napoli fan named Gianni. They hate this guy. He hates this guy. He hates him. I said, nah, Gianni, hold that. Now you're gonna see what I hate about this guy, bro. This man was just wrestling with the man them on the floor and twerking. And to answer this question, where did Napoli get the money to buy? I thought all Italian clubs are broke. They act broke, but they're not broke.
They're not broke, bro. It's serious not broke place, bro.
But they're not broke, yeah?
Yeah.
So for me, the fact that Mbeumo and Cunha are our highest, Mbeumo, Cunha, and Sesko are our highest goal scorer. I think Mbeumo and Cunha has about 11 goals together, right? I think Sesko
11
and has 11. It goes to show our attack has improved thus far.
It has done, and these boys have come in their first season and scored more goals than Rasmus. So obviously, when Amrin, I think that's probably the only good thing he did when he said, "I'm moving along our forward line and replace them with the boys that we now have." It worked out, and we've scored more and more goals, and we don't have a freaking negative goal difference. And that's why we're in the top half of the table. Because if you look at it, yeah, okay, defense wins you championships and all that shit, but to get to where you got to go, you got to score goals, Mill. You know what I mean? And last season under Amrin, we weren't scoring no goals.
Hell no.
I think we scored 44 goals, and Rasmus was a big part of that, and Garnacho was a big part of that. And they've both been moved on, and all of a sudden we're back into the goals.
Bro, look at Garnacho at Chelsea, man. Chelsea fans hate that guy. They hate him. They hate that guy. Shit. But yeah, man, our goals haven't improved. Yes. What I need us to improve on right now is the midfield, right? And get me another left back and just get me another attacker, because you know what? We're gonna be playing 50 plus games, right? So I don't want to get mangled and embarrassed in Europe. Please don't mangle and embarrass me in Europe. Do not mangle and embarrass me in Europe. Let's see how far we could go in this group stage, because people have to say, "Oh, we never play in this group stage thus far in the Champions League." And I said, yes, we have, because you see the same group stage in the Champions League. It's the same group stage in the Europa League. It's the same shit, but different stage.
I'm not really worried about the Champions League for some strange reason. I'm not saying we're going to win it, but I think we could give a good account of ourselves. I think my major issue is that whilst we're giving a good account of ourselves in the Premier League, in the Champions League, can we maintain the pace in the Premier League without losing some level of consistency? So
Right.
that's one of the things that I'm worried about. The Champions League could be one of them ones where maybe we're performing quite well in the Champions League, and then maybe we lose a little bit of pace in the Prem. Then we're trying to prioritize the Champions League because we're getting quite far in it. So I don't want us to end up in that situation. I want us to actually be able to fight on all fronts equally.
Right.
And and maybe that's the reason why Arsenal, in the end, it looked like it was realistic for us to win the league because they were fighting on all fronts. They got to, I think it was an FA Cup final. They lost that, or was it a League Cup final? One of them.
I
They
think it
got
was
to the Champions League final. They lost that, and they maintained where they was in the league. So, in order for you to do that, sometimes you're gonna drop maybe a few points that you might not have in the league in order to keep that pace. But you know, this is why we need a big squad. This is why we need guys that are ready to come in from the code and perform. Because if you're gonna do like what Xerxes does, like, you know, come off the bench, don't really do anything in the game, then we're gonna suffer as a result of that. Like I remember when we used to have Chicharito come off the bench, 5-10 minutes, go, no problem.
exactly, bro. No
You
problem.
know, and it's not like this guy had a good first touch or anything, but as soon as he gets on the pitch, he's just hungry for goals. Hungry. Yeah. Oli Gunnar was the same.
Exactly, mate.
Carlos Tevez, Berbatov, any of these brothers,
You
when
know?
they come off the bench, they were the same. They would score. Nani, these brothers, as soon as they got whatever minutes they were getting, they were ready to do something. And I feel like that's what we need coming off our bench. So if Edison is coming off our bench, he's got to be ready to do something. Do you know what I mean? But then also, if he is playing well, then he's got to be allowed to push somebody out of the team.
Yeah.
Because if Kobe ain't playing well, then he needs to be benched.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see situations where people just feel like they can have generational shit performances and stay inside the team.
Yes, and that's what we did with Rasmus, because we didn't have nobody to push the guy out out of the blasted team when the guy was giving you some shit shows for
Yeah, and we had
bag of games.
and we had an egghead manager that kept defending him like a jackass. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
obviously, if we the fans that watch you guys week in and week out, we don't see you in training. You're talking about in training, bro. I don't care what's going on in training. I'm talking about what's going on the pitch now.
No, exactly, man. 90 minutes, bro.
Watching on live TV. I had this egghead come talk about, oh, we're not ready. We're not ready. We're not. Well, this egghead came out and said, "Oh, we're not ready." I'm like, bro, that's something you never say on national TV, bro. Never. Even if you're ready, even if you're not ready, you don't say it, bro. Okay, you know why? Other teams is gonna smell blood. You're gonna smell weakness. You get me? So, bro, I 100% agree. Listen, I don't care how good you've been doing this season, next season. If you are shit, I need you to hold bench until you understand. Listen, you need to perform well at all costs, because end of day, it's club over everybody. And
Yeah, man.
that's it.
And this is what I hope Carrick can do as well, bro. You know, as Bally Tech said, we had guys in there that soon as they come off the bench, they were ready to go. And this is what we've been missing for years, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's getting frustrated now. Because you're bringing men on the pitch and you're like, I don't want to pick on the guys now. I don't want to call names, but you bring them on, and it's like, "Boy, what you doing?" And then people are telling me, "Oh, well, he needs minutes." But I keep pointing to the old days where brothers didn't need minutes. They had the same scruppy minutes of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but they came in and changed the game. We were maybe drawing the game, and we don't draw the game because Berbatov comes on and he scores. Nani comes on, but these new brothers that we've got, you bring them on, they get 5 minutes, do nothing. And it's like, nah, we need to go back to the old ways of, because every other team, if you look at every other team, they've got that. Yeah, the final was boring, but if Barcoli put his chance away, PSG would have won that in the 90th minute.
Yeah.
And he was more threat. He was more threat than I've ever seen Xerxes been when we bring him on for this. And Barcoli only had the same amount of time on the pitch that Xerxes gets because he came on late sub, and he was tearing up Arsenal. And I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, brah, if we can have players that in 10 to 15 minutes of the game, we bring the man on for a little cameo, a little spell, and they're tearing up teams, and we're just going, oh shit, wow, we had a chance there. I'll take that, bro. Instead of bringing a man where you're losing 2-1 or you join the game 1-1, and that's it. No more scoring is going to happen. You get me, guys?
Yeah, I get you.
That's why I want Junior Krupi, because like we've seen it in the games when we play Bournemouth. Every time this lad comes on, it's a goal. It's not like he's getting crazy minutes. Yeah, this guy's coming on, and already I'm already in my head, I'm like, this guy's gonna score. This is how I know this high scoring game is gonna remain high scoring, because he's coming on. And every time, home and away, he scored against us. But yeah, we just got to keep on doing what we're doing, and hopefully we can start the season on a high and go on a generational run. And I hope we can stay unbeaten for as long as possible. And I hope we can sort out the draws, because I think if we hadn't drawn so many games last season, we would have finished higher up the table.
Oh yeah, we might have been second, or even closer to Arsenal.
Yeah,
without the draws. You know what I mean? And it's the draws that killed us, really, because we weren't really losing all the games last year. I think we lost 5 games, and then City lost 5 games, and we just draw too much to overtake them.
Yeah, definitely. Krupi definitely has undeniable potential. Yeah, I rate that comment still.
Yeah,
But he will cost a lot of money. I think I heard a rumor that they want to charge like 80 million for him, even though he's really only had even though he's only had 1 season in the Prem. They're talking about 80 million. So I know PSG's after him. I know like Arsenal, Man United is kind of on the radar, but not 100%. But all the teams are looking at him, pretty much. And if they were going to let him go for something decent, then yeah. Nah, Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike has already gone and played for the Ops. Unfortunately.
Listen, let me tell you this. The fact that Michael Owen came to our club and helped us win a league, the fact that he played for them, man, bro, I don't care if he won like 20, help us win 7, 10 more leagues. I'm not gonna like the guy because he played for the Ops, bro. Yeah. And that's a fact.
No, I mean, if he could come to Man United officially, I would take him. But because he's already chosen that path, I can't see that happening. And with the season that he had last season, remember, he had a very good season last season, first season in the Prem. So for me, he stays at Liverpool. Probably the bulk of the best parts of his career will be held at Liverpool. So after that, if he's trying to come to Man United, miss me with that, because you spent too many years trying to score goals past us.
Exactly.
You get me?
And rumor has it,
I really wanted him before he went Liverpool. So, but he's already done it now.
Yeah, man. He's already made his bed, so laying it, bro.
Yeah, of course. But what do you think about Onana coming back?
Bro, he could come back and go back out. You just come and leave.
Come to get his bags, bro. Get his bags.
He could come and leave. Go back to that Turkish team we won that Turkish Cup with. They want you again. You could come and leave, bro. Brother, listen. I will fly to Manchester myself and help him pack and I'll drive him to the airport. Nah, bro, that guy embarrassed us, bro. Man, the man just made us look like shit, bro.
He was one of the reasons why we got dumped out of the Champions League at the bottom of the group, because he couldn't hold on the ball. And
some big questions mark on him, how he comes back from. I hope he don't come back, bro. I hope he flops. But sorry, guys, continue.
yeah, so as I was saying, you know, if that guy is anywhere in the starting lineup next season, I'm already manager out, and I want the whole coaches to be gone by the end of the season. Because you've seen what he's been doing, which is diabolical on the United shirt, and I don't see any way back for this dude, even if he comes back. Because I don't think he's back. I think he comes back in 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's allowed back, just on the basis that, or if he's allowed to be a starting lineup player, just on the basis that Lemens was voted the best signing of the season. So that's out of all Premier League clubs. He was voted the signing of the season by the Premier League. So me personally, if they were to now switch up the keepers now, you're basically telling the rest of the Prem that you're happy to drop your best signing for a fraud. Do you get what I mean? So I don't think that's happening.
I don't think that's happening, bro.
I don't know if you're trolling, bro, but I don't want nobody from the ops, bro. Nobody from the ops.
What?
Bro.
Nah, bro. No Isaac, no Works, bro.
None of them, bro.
None of them floppers, bro. None of them guys.
They're good. And football overseas, man. I send you the link. I want nobody from the ops, bro.
You see, the thing is, yeah, about some of these men that you're offering, yeah. Isak, he was non-existent last year, so he's still got a lot to prove. Wirtz, they spent a lot of money on him, right? And Man United, like, he doesn't really. If I be real, he doesn't suit us. He doesn't suit our style of play. Yeah, Man United is a team that doesn't play with his profile of player. Yeah, even somebody like Bruno, yeah, he's a brother that gets stuck in. Yeah, he's not like a flimsy type of guy. Like, he's about this life. Like, he will put a dodgy tackle on you, or his work rate is crazy. The brother don't get injured, and his ball manipulation is ungodly. So, like, we're good on players in that area. I don't think we need a Wirtz or Isak. Like, we don't need these type of brothers. We got better brothers than them. I'll be real. Yeah. I think Isak is probably, for me, not as good as Šeško. I don't really think so.
Yeah.
Like, maybe before in his best season at Newcastle, but from what he's demonstrated recently, I don't think he's that guy no more. Maybe it's the injuries, I don't know, but I don't really think he's that guy no more. So I'm putting Šeško ahead of him and saying that Šeško from now on is gonna show that he's a better player than Isak.
Yeah. Yo, AK, man. Bless up AK. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so as well, man. I think Šeško's going to score more goals than Isak next season.
True.
He's already scored.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Liverpool's going to be a problem next year. Don't get me wrong, though. Liverpool, because of the manager that they signed, they go in and sign Iraola. His football has proven in the past to be a thorn in Manchester United side.
Yes.
So, like, where Man United versus Liverpool is going to be a mad game. Yeah, it's going to be a mad game. Yeah, it's going to be high scoring, mad game. Yeah, and Liverpool could potentially be like a banana skin for loads of teams next season. I don't think they're going to win the Prem, but I think they're going to cause a lot of problems when they play teams.
Only thing I hope is it's like how we did the double on them this season. Next season we go and do the double again, bro, because I hate them, man. I hate them.
I'm kind of hoping that these man flop with Areola because I wanted Areola at United, but we said no. So I'm kind of hoping that Areola has a bad time.
Mm.
Because what I don't want is sorry.
I agree with what Bali said, Ray, for sure. But
Oh yeah,
they're gonna cause problems, bro. They're
they
gonna
are
cause
going to because Areola plays good football, bro, and he.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, he's gonna bring back that rock and roll football that they like in it with the wingers and flying down the pitch and shit in it. So
playing against us, I hope it crumbles. That's what I want. I hope it crumbles. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Pretty much, Bali.
Yo.
No, man, I agree with saying that the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Oh, the floor is mine. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. What would be our perspective on, let's say, the left back position? Because obviously there's a lot of talk about Lewis Hall. There's a few other left backs being linked. Like, what's your perspective on going to spend 50 M's on Newcastle's Lewis Hall or any other left back?
To me, I seen Lewis Hall played. I watched a few Newcastle games, even when they weren't playing against us. Feel me? He's decent, and people are probably thinking that he's prem proven player, and I feel like us thus far, us getting in Buemo and us getting Cunha, right? Thus far has worked out for us because he's a prem proven player. I don't think he's rubbish. I don't think he's bad. But I've heard the rumors that he wants to come to us and he wants to leave Newcastle United, but Newcastle United and Manchester United are two different clubs, two different levels. Yeah. So if he could perform even better at our club, I'll give him a chance. But bro, if he slips, if he slides, I will slag him off. There's no guarantee we're gonna get him. But I agree with I also gotta say, we need players that's going to suit our system, right? And that's going to improve us, not hinder us, because we're going to be playing multiple games next season. And who we have on that side? I know Noose Mazwari could play on that side. I think anywhere you put Noose, he could play. Aiden Heaven and Lenny Euro. I'm still iffy about Lenny Euro, but Lewis Hall, he's not a bad player in my opinion. He's not a bad player. He's pretty decent, but is he Manchester United level? That's the question for me.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable assessment. I've seen him show a good level at Newcastle. Like, I guess until he comes, we won't know whether he's Manchester United level or not, because even if he does play good over there, he's still got to come over and prove it, right?
Exactly.
And he has showed some ability over there. So yeah, I'm not mad at that. I was actually advocating for Premier League proven for the last 2 to 3 seasons now. And whenever I've brought it up, I've had a lot of people arguing about it and arguing why all our best players came from outside the Prem. But they're not forgetting how Manchester United initially built their team in the first place. We built our team full of homegrown players. Our team full of homegrown players led us to title dominations. And because those guys were never gonna leave England to go and play in any other country, we had a core of players that always played well together. So when we talk about your Giggsies and your Scholesies and your Butts, like, they didn't leave Manchester United, the Gary Nevilles, the Phil Nevilles. They didn't leave Man United until Man United said, you know what, son, I think you've done what you needed to do. Now you can move on. But essentially, you need a core of man that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, because when you start signing all these brothers from this place and that place, after a certain amount of contracts, these brothers are going to be like, yo, I want to go Real Madrid. I want to go Barca. I want to go here. I want to go there. And before you know it, they're all trying to jump ship at the same time. This is the problem that certain teams have. So for me, it's all about having a core. You got to have a Premier League proven core. Then you can start to get your cheaper players. Then when your team is built, you can now say, oh, well, let's go get this brother from Real Madrid. How much is he going to cost? 150 million? Because that's all we need to spend. We don't need to spend anything else. We just need to get one bad boy that's going to fix the piece of the puzzle, the missing piece of the puzzle, and that's it. But we're not really there yet. That's why I just want to stay on the Premier League proven. Every transfer window, go get me 2-3 men from the Prem. Because I feel like that is going to keep us in top 4 minimum.
Yeah.
And that is what's going to make us challenge.
Man said we need to get Vinny. Oh my God, bro.
Oh, Vinny. No, I don't. Although I rate Vinny, I don't see
I got
him
agree with him.
as a man that should be, just because he's fell off since. I know a lot of things have happened to him over in Spain, but I don't see Vinny as the Vinny that was a Ballon d'Or.
I call him the Timo Vinny. That's what I call him, Timo Vinny. Yeah? Timo.
No, we don't need superstars, man. We need
The Brazilian
we
Timo.
do need the Premier proven, and maybe look at even the guys coming in from Salford who get it. You know what I mean? Who get it when you play against, because some of these boys, when you get them from Europe, they don't get it. You know what I mean? And when we go against Arsenal, we get bossed up. We go against Liverpool, we get bossed up. We go against, because they don't get it. But the Prem guys get it. The Prem guys know, oh wow, Manchester United. I'm playing for Manchester United. I'm not gonna go.
Yo, you see, like how when we signed Paul Scholes, and he said, "Yo, listen, I'm from Manchester. Yeah, I hate losing against Man City." Right?
Exactly.
And Roy Keane was like, "Yo, I hate Arsenal. I hate losing against Arsenal." Right?
This is what we need.
Roy and Gary Neville was like, "I hate Liverpool. I hate losing against."
They hate the Scousers, kissing the badge, kissing the badge in front of the Scousers.
Yes. So those players need to understand it. And me, I had my reservations and I had my doubts on Benjamin Sesko, but thus far he has proven to me slightly, a little bit. Yeah. He's injured now. We're gonna see what happens next season. But I'm telling you, next season is gonna be the real test for us. Because, bro, multiple games a week, we have, and I agree what Barry said, we have to have some type of balance in all tournaments. Yeah, if let's just say if we win the Carabao Cup, we win the Carabao Cup. Yes, blah 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 blah. We get dropped out of the FA Cup. Fine, whatever. Fuck it, yeah. But the league, bro, we better not be mid-table man next season. We better not be, because I'm telling you, I will have a biblical crash out. Because we're already starting to spend money as it is already. Yeah. We're already starting to spend money as it is already. And Ineos, if you're gonna get a midfielder, we better get a next midfielder that we're like, okay, all right, boom. I don't have to worry about this game too much. I don't have to worry about that game too much, because Prem proven is what Ferguson started on, and that's what we dominated the league on. Because listen, I never seen no other club dominated the Premier League than us in the early 2000s. Yeah, City now
for 3 decades, bro.
Yeah. City now, since they had the money or whatever. But I told people, Man United was the club that was dominating. I've seen us dominate. I've seen us win shit. Yeah. So this Radcliffe guy talk about he want to put back the oomph in Manchester, bro. Listen. These were your words. It wasn't mine. It wasn't Ray's. It wasn't Bali's, and it wasn't Football's overseas, and it wasn't none of the words I demand them in the comments. It was your words, and I will hold you to accountability, bro. Yeah, I will hold you to accountability. You will fuck around and you will find out. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly, because I don't want this. Oh well, we won a trophy, we finished 8th. That's not acceptable anymore. I don't want to be winning the FA Cup to save my season because we were shit in the league and we're 10th or 15th, bro. No. The FA Cup comes along with a top European place or the title, and that's what I want to see. Or be questioning out myself. Maybe in the past I was like, oh well, yeah, we won the FA Cup, so we'll do better. No. If you're not third or higher than that, FA Cup won't do.
It
won't do.
Yeah.
It won't.
Well, if because someone said about Bruno and Maino being a part of the core, and yeah, they are part of the core, but then also you would have to add Cunha and Mbeumo to that because they've played in the Premier League before. They've played in the Premier League for some time now, and now they're here at United, and you can see we're getting positive goal difference now. Like since Fergie left, it was almost unheard of. Like negative goal difference every single season. Now all of a sudden we got a plus something. So the attack has certainly improved because now we got a core attack. Yeah. And all we got to do is get a core in midfield because what people don't have to understand about football is the midfield is always the most important part of your team. It's where games are won and lost. You know what I mean? And the reason why we've struggled over the years is because a lot of the times, if the midfield is struggling, we bypass the midfield completely. Yeah. So now we're going to get some proper midfielders in, brothers that can take the ball off the back four and brothers that are actually good on the ball for once. Because I think people like Agate they're just not good on the ball. Like, these are brothers that get caught on the ball. At least now we have guys that can actually carry the ball. We got guys that are actually good with their feet. So, yeah, watch the space, man. Watch the space. And obviously, if we get somebody like a Hall as well, in fact, I would also add the net. Like, Fernandez would be classed as a core player because he grew up. Well, he's played a few seasons in the Premier League. He played with West Ham and he played with Southampton. So I would add him to being a core player. And then obviously if we get Elliot Anderson, I would also add him to that as well. And then obviously if you're looking at Lewis Hall, now you're looking at a team that actually knows what derby days are about. Do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And we also look at the players that, I mean, this is the thing I had with some United fans about the style of play. We actually looking to buy guys that are good on the ball, guys, because we need to be a better playing football team. You know what I mean? None of this, oh, well, yeah, we got the result, but we're actually shit on the day. I want to see us get results playing football. I don't want to be outplayed by Leeds. I don't want to be outplayed by Brentford.
Right. You see that Leeds United game, but bro, listen, I was mad.
Exactly, bro.
Fuck, bro. Like, what? How dare you lose? How dare you lose to that man there, bro? Yeah? Leeds United game and the second Liverpool game. It should have been 7, bro. We should have put 7 past them. Bro.
And this is what I'm saying,
9, man. This is
what I've been saying. You know, this is what I've been saying. I want to see us play some football, bro. Okay, cool. If you go up against Barcelona in 2 games or a final and you have to do a bit of tactics, I'm cool with that because I understand what Barcelona is. I understand the PSG. But don't give me no bullshit about Leeds coming to your ground and playing you off the park and telling me that, oh, well, it's okay because we got the result. Fuck that. You dominate Leeds, bro. Dominate Brentford. Dominate these men at your ground because that's your ground. And that's what I want to see.
If we can do that, I'll say we're back 100%.
Yeah.
Because we used to be a dominant team. We never really struggled with the Leeds and the Newcastles and those teams. We would brush aside. We would brush aside whoever we were playing in the Champions League, and the only hard games would be like when you face Arsenal, when you face
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, cool. Maybe occasionally when you face Chelsea, you'd be like, all right, cool. There's a couple hard games here and there, but for the most part, we're just going out and battering teams, and that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Mm,
We definitely need to go back to that.
true. So football overseas, man. What you saying, man? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing well, man. Yeah, with the way Bali has mentioned it and they has mentioned it, United needs to have a core midfield core players into our team. And also I'm tired of us hosting these small teams and making these small teams feel confident. Like that game against Liverpool, where we had our chance to banter Liverpool. We had our chance to put Liverpool in its place where Liverpool has always been below United. And that could have been 9-0 or 7-0. But I'm tired of us having one of us lagging for 5 to 10 minutes and then we concede 2 goals back to back.
Now, based on those
Also, the
two
game
games,
against
our
Leeds as well.
mistakes. No, go ahead.
Yeah, and my worry this season has been if we cannot handle the physical, if we don't have the physical endurance to last 90 minutes and we're only playing 1 game per week, how can we handle next season when we're playing 2 to 3 games a week? And the reason why we're playing 1 game a week is caused by our own mistakes. Next season, we're playing times 3 or times 2 of the number of games we're playing this season. And we cannot handle playing good football for 90 minutes.
Make a valid point. So we have to improve on that. Especially in preseason. And how many our players are going to World Cup? By the way, I know Bruno's going.
Is
Dalot's
Dalot going?
Say it again.
Is Dalot going for the World Cup?
Yeah, he's going. Dialogue.
I know.
Menu. Not a lot, actually, to be honest.
I know.
I think only 4 to 5.
I know 4 to 5 players. So
yeah,
and I'm surprised Maguire didn't get called up for England, but I think he should just rest too. By the way, just rest, because I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think there should be any rest. I feel like these guys should go to a boot camp, like those military boot camps for physical endurance and military strength. They should go to a boot camp because these guys cannot last 90 minutes. And next season, they should know that they're working times 2 to times 3 harder because they have more games.
That's fair.
I think I heard Jack Fletcher got called up.
Just Fletcher for Scotland?
Yeah, I think I heard Jack Fletcher got called up.
Yeah,
all right.
All right. It is. Right. Was it Jack Fletcher?
His dad is Scottish. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget that Darren Fletcher is Scottish.
Yeah, it was him. Jack Fletcher got called up.
But I think one of them. I think Jack Fletcher. Jack Fletcher. I think he plays for Scotland, and Tyler Fletcher plays for England.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Yeah, because his dad is Scottish and his mom is English. Yes. But that being said, guys, for next season, bro, Rick Body said win him the title. Me and Ray said, listen, don't man go and embarrass us. Win us a trophy. We don't care. Just win us a trophy and let's retain a Champions League spot. You get me? Football overseas, man. What you saying, bro? What you saying?
No, actually, for next season, I'm just saying these simple things of I'm tired of seeing United being a 45-minute team. Like you guys have seen it happen. The first half, we play very good football. Second half, we play rubbish football. Or second half, first half, we start rubbish. Second half, we play good football. I'm tired of us having that. If we can improve our endurance and start the game off strong and end the game off strong, I'll be
Mhm.
happy. And I want us to win a trophy. I want us to win a domestic double, actually. And
Mm.
I don't want us to be knocked out in the league stage of the Champions League. If we can go to the quarterfinals of Champions League, I'll be happy. And for
Mhm.
us to finish in top 2, because I
Mm.
feel like this squad is capable. This season, we could have finished second behind City, behind Arsenal. We could have been a better title challenger for Arsenal than City was. But we
Mm.
dropped silly points here and there. And I know what my squad is capable of. These guys just have to believe in themselves.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what's progress for you guys now? Because I feel like the bar of where progress should be for this team is somewhat different to what it used to be, for me anyway.
For me, let me tell you mine, right? I need the first 10 games to be immaculate. Win me the first 10 games, right? I don't want no draws. I'm sorry, bro. I don't celebrate draws. I don't. I consider that a loss. Win me the first 10 games of the season. Then, if you win me the first 10 games of the season in the Premier League, then I could analyze and I could have an idea how we're going to play going forward, right? But for me, realistically, win me a domestic trophy, and by hook or by crook, I don't care how we get there. Retain Champions League for me, because these players are good enough. These men get paid pounds.
So then what's the league position? What's the minimum league position? So
Well,
they win a domestic trophy, but then what's the minimum league position?
Give me second or
Champions
third.
League spot.
Second or third. I want us to say get me number 1, but we're not ready to challenge for the league title yet. But get me second or third. Anything below that, I ain't gonna be happy. Get me
Well,
second or third.
Yeah, I think I'll go next. I mean, for me, I think I said my piece where I want to see United playing some football, being a football, because I don't think we've been a good playing football team for a while. Not the kind of football I used to see us play. And I think everybody on this panel and in the chat growing up to see us play. For me, that's progression. I want to see, let's try to start challenging for trophies again.
Mhm.
Now, if the league
Yeah.
comes into that next season, I'll take that. I'll take that 100%.
If everybody else is
Yeah.
shit and we
And
better
we,
than
yeah.
that, I'll take it.
I'll
Whatever.
take the league.
I'll take it.
But I definitely want to see proper football from Manchester. None of this shit where you watch the games, yeah, and then you're thinking, how the fuck did we not lose that game? Because we're so shit. Yeah, I want to see us play great football, and I want to see some trophies. If it's cup doubles, if it's a league, if it's a Champions League, I take it, bro.
Yep.
Because that's what United should be doing every season, at least challenging, playing football that the fans love. And we're excited about going into the next game thinking, yeah, come on, bring it on. I don't give a fuck if I'm playing. Sorry to be swearing, boys, but I'm a bit passionate here. You know, I don't care if I'm playing PSG. I'm not scared of you because I know you come to Old Trafford. I'm going to give you a game.
True.
And
I
that's
agree
what
with
I
that.
want to see. And that's what I call progression. But, that's my opinion there. What's yours, football overseas?
Yeah, so for me, the definition of progress next season will be how I want to see us dominating the teams below the Big Six. Because traditionally, we have always dominated the Big Six.
Mhm.
We have always won like 2 to 3 games against the Big Six, but I want to see us dominate the teams below the Big Six, home and away. If you can do that, I'll be happy. That can tell me we have made progress because we have struggled against those teams outside the Big Six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they can win me a domestic cup, I'd also be happy. That is a minimum requirement. Domestic cup must be won, and minimum requirement is second or third. There's no
Yeah.
fourth place. Yeah, because these guys are paid in 5 zeros.
Appreciate that. And don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please do. But bless up. Continue football overseas.
Yeah, there's a reason why Man United players are paid in 5 zeros and not 3 zeros. And they must show to us why they deserve those 5 zeros in the paychecks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Otherwise, I might start reducing the zeros in the paycheck
Exactly.
to
Spot on, mate. Spot
reflect
on.
the performance they're giving to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, because I'm not too hung up on what guys get, but if you're getting them zeros, I expect you to be challenging with titles, bro. Championships and finishing second or third or first or whatever, bro. Well, you know what I mean? Like, we've given Manu a new contract, yeah. Cool. He's playing good, but next season I expect even better.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get me? No dropping off now, mate.
Right.
You got the years. You've got your contract. You look like you've played very well towards the second half of the season. I'm not going to knock you. You did play very well. So now next season, I'm expecting you to be one of our best players in the team.
I think
And
for me, progression in terms of actual progression, I no longer want to see us, like Ray said earlier, I no longer want to see Man United finishing 8th or 6th or something and then trying to save their season with a domestic trophy. Now, for me, yeah, we have to finish bare minimum top 3. Now, I would say top 2 because I want us to challenge, yeah, but if anything goes wrong, bare minimum should be top 3. Yeah. So I would have liked, cool. We tried to challenge for the title. Maybe if we slipped away a little bit earlier and we still finished in 3rd, I'll take that because at least we tried a thing. Next season we're gonna come back even stronger. Yeah, we go again. But I want a trophy. So I want Champions League football guaranteed alongside a trophy. If they can do that for me, I'll say this is pure progress. This is golden progress. This ain't that fake stuff where you finish 8th or 10th or something, you win a trophy, and then you turn around and then the fans are like, because you've won something now, the fans are turning around and saying, yeah, but he should stay because he's improving the team. No. We need to bypass all of that now. We need you to perform whilst getting into the Champions League, whilst chasing for the title, whilst actually trying to secure silverwares that are domestic and European. We need to be fighting on all fronts, literally.
Yes.
If Arsenal can do it, like some of the guys in the comments have said, then we can do it too. And at the end of the day, yeah, Manchester United, if we can actually play good football as well, which Ray highlighted, because that's been one of my biggest concerns, is that the football ain't been that great. Big up to Lumen in the chat. But yeah, the football ain't been that great. We need good football. We need to actually start entertaining people. Like Old Trafford is called the Theatre of Dreams for a reason. So obviously we want to see good football. We want to bop teams off the park, especially at home. And we want to return back to how it was back in the days when a lot of the players said that they was beaten in the tunnel, beaten before the game even started, because they were intimidated by the atmosphere and the players that we had.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the only way to get rid of to bring back the atmosphere is by getting rid of the human form of rats. We have too
Facts.
many rats in the stadium. We have the human rats and we have the physical rats.
That's a good one,
bro. Yo, I like that one, bro. I like that one, man. Yo. Bro, I like that one. Football overseas, man. Yo. Man said we gotta get rid of the rats. I like that. But yeah, man, listen. And another thing, bro. Yo, every season, brother, we better win silverware. I don't care if it's domestic. I don't care because the more trophies you win, the bigger your club gets. I don't care. We're literally 2 windows away, or 2 seasons away from challenging for the league. But in the meantime, we better collect silverware. Yeah, listen, I want teams before they walk, when they're in the tunnel walking out. I need the nervousness on opposition's team because they know from the tunnel they're losing. I remember watching that on TV as a kid. I'm like, yo, why do these opposition players look so nervous playing against us? Oh, because they know they're gonna lose. We need to bring back that fear factor back at the theater of dream. When you come to the theater of dream, just know you're getting banged. Shut up, you're getting
Exactly,
banged.
bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like this season, I saw Fulham players were smiling coming out of the tunnel. And I was like, what's this?
Mm.
Fulham, like players like Fulham used to be scared coming out of this tunnel. They used to be nervous. And then you see them all happy, get up, as if they're going for a coffee date at Old Trafford. Where
That's
nowadays United is hosting 19 coffee dates.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
The fact that let me tell you what's embarrassing for me, right? The fact that my friend who is an Arsenal fan, he showed me a video of Arsenal doing Arsenal dating show. I'm like, you're not serious, you're joking, right, bro? He literally showed me Arsenal dating show, and I feel like if my club ever do some shit like this, I would lose it because that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing right there, yeah. And to answer Lumen's question, are you saying all this on the basis of our performances on the Carrick or something, other factors as well? I think he's just basing it on other factors, Lumen, to be fair. Let me just run through these quick comments real quick, guys. Are those that don't know that Iriola is the circle part of okay. I agree with overseas. I had enough of this Bruno in our midfield. And trust me, to me, I always said this to me, I don't think Bruno is captain material. I have my reasons why I said that. Those who agree with me, they agree with me. Those who disagree with me, disagree with me. Because I've called out Bruno Fernandes for time. Because, bro, yeah, you breaking the assist record. I don't give a shit, bro. We want fuck all when you breaking your assist record. I don't give a fuck about individual trophies. I don't care about that shit. We want nothing. Nada. Zilch. Russia should be
actually for me, I want club trophies now. I'm tired of these players collecting individual trophies. It's good for Bruno.
Yeah, you want club trophies, bro.
Yeah,
that's when your team is good.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good for Bruno to get top assist record. But Bruno, where's your Premier League trophy? Where's your Champions League trophy? What have you done as a captain to lead United to a final of those big finals? How many finals have we bottled as a captain or as a vice captain?
Too many.
Or as a leader in any form at United?
Too many,
bro.
Yeah.
Too many. We should have been on. We should have been on about
questions that our fans don't want to ask Bruno, but we place the man to match.
We should have been on about 6, 7 majors right now.
Exactly.
But we keep blowing them, bro.
Exactly. And as much as people are chatting shit about Roy Keane, saying this and this and this, yo, some of the shit Roy Keane called Bruno Fernandes about, bro, I agree with Roy Keane, bro, because this man won 7 fucking titles for my club. What fucking title did Bruno Fernandes win for us? Fuck all, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like we need to start putting these players on a higher standard.
I hear what you're saying, Twisted Faith, but I have my reasons on why I think Bruno's not captain material. But you have your reasons why you agree with that. But fairs, you get what I'm saying? But all overseas.
The thing with Bruno is that he's maybe not be the warrior captain that we want, but we never seem to have a team that fits his kind of workman-like. You know what I mean? We've had Bruno, and then we look around the team, man don't want to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, Bruno will have to pass the ball to Ahmed, and Ahmed disappears, or he's not taking a shot. You know what I mean? And this is where maybe he falls as a captain, because he should be like, "Yo, Ahmed, I passed you the ball, bro. Next time I pass you the ball, you fucking score, or we're gonna have fist fight." in the
Hey, listen.
and that's what Roy Keane was like. Roy
Yes,
Keane
you
used to,
remember when Ronaldo missed that easy chance against
yeah,
Arsenal? Roy Keane
And-
went up to the face and said, "You're fucking shit. How you
Yeah.
missed that?"
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like a captain needs to be more aggressive, but not too aggressive, but to set standards, because I feel like Bruno is the kind of captain that says, "Oh, sorry, Ahmad, I know you missed that chance, but I'll pass you again so that you can miss again another chance."
Yeah.
I just think we
Yeah.
haven't had good players around Bruno since Paul Pogba was here.
Yeah,
So we haven't had a good team since the Matic and Pogba and the Herrera. We haven't really had a midfield like that for a long time. And even then, some of those guys were on their last legs or whatever the case may be as far as Matic is concerned. And we did have Ibrahimovic that was past his best. So like we haven't really had since then, we haven't had top level players around Bruno Fernandes. It's literally it's just been, oh yeah, we're just trying to make do with this, we're just trying to make do with that. And to be fair, maybe Bruno's gullible in a sense of how many times has he gone to the board and said, all right, tell me who you're gonna side this season? He's got to the point where his conversations with the board is, don't lie to me, who's coming in. Okay, don't worry, I'll stay, but don't just be real about who you're gonna bring in, and just be real whether you think we're gonna challenge or not. Yeah. But it's these owners that have been underfunding this team for a long time. Like when we look at what the likes of, Liverpool and Arsenal and Man City and
Nottingham.
even Chelsea to a certain extent, what they've been able to do over the years, and then you look at what we've done. Yeah, cool. We won a few cups here or there. We did win a Europa League with Mourinho.
Yeah.
But that shit's not enough for a club like Manchester United. That
Exactly.
all of these things, like I don't even want to put these things down, but we can't get excited about it. Do you know what I mean? And that's where Roy Keane's frustration comes in, because this is a Manchester United that was totally dominant. Yeah, but I think the only reason why I would say I agree with Roy Keane, but I'd say I disagree with Roy Keane, is because if you want to be real about the conversation, when we count how many top level players do we have in the team, Bruno Fernandes has to be in that conversation. But then I don't know who the fuck else. And that's the problem that we have with this team.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
again, I feel like we have also, and I feel like these owners, they're more of a reactive. They're more of a reactive recruitment. But like by now, like how many times, Ray, have I come onto Slims and said we need to sign this replacement for long term?
Yeah, and we
Or
don't do it,
proactive.
and that's the thing. They're happy to. The board is happy to string us along, saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do this," but they never back up. They never really back up. And this is what Bali said. If you look at the other teams, they've backed up managers, bro. You want Haaland, you go get Haaland. Or you want this man, you go get him. And we're like, oh, we'll do it next year. Next year, oh, what midfield? Oh, we'll do that next year, bro. We should have had a midfield. This the time they sacked Ten Hag, they should have had a midfield ready for Amrin.
Yeah.
And they should have had a midfield ready for Carrick. Already ready. So all we're gonna say is all we need is that one man, and we're ready to go. Now, you know what I mean? And this is where I'm saying this season now, they're probably gonna go, yeah, we're just gonna do the midfield. And do you need another striker? Oh, we'll sort that out next year.
Yeah. And with the way I look at the board, it's like owning a Mercedes, and the Mercedes is missing some certain parts. But then you wait for the Mercedes to continue breaking down, and then you buy the wrong parts, and then you start complaining, oh, we have too many parts to replace. It's because you're too reactive and not proactive.
Very not proactive, bro.
Yeah. Like by now, I know Bruno is a good player, but by now I'll be looking for Bruno's long-term replacement.
Because he's
Right
not going
now,
to be there. He's not going to be there
I'll be
forever.
looking. Yeah, right now I'll be looking for Bruno's long-term replacement. I'll be looking for Bruno's backup. I'll be looking for Casimer's replacement, Kobe Menu long-term replacement, and those other things.
Right now,
You know what? I
sorry.
spoke to someone this morning, right,
Mhm.
about replacing Bruno Fernandes. And I was even thinking to myself, first of all, Bruno Fernandes, there is no Bruno Fernandes. Go look at football right now. Football, they've gone away from using number 10s. No one really uses number 10s no more, right? When you literally think about it. Yeah, the number 10 thing, apart from like a Florian Wirtz or a Musiala, other than that, who are the 10s? Like KDB's he's past his best. Bruno is past his best in a sense of he ain't gonna get better than what he currently is now. Yeah. So you start to look around, there ain't really that many number 10s around. So maybe we should think about actually just changing the way we play in a sense of maybe we should get wingers that create, go back to the old ways, go back to playing 4-4-2, get wingers that create stuff and get strikers that actually put the ball in the back of the net. Because I can't wait to see 4-4-2 football at Old Trafford again. Because that's what I grew up on, and I know it worked.
Ali, I agree with that, bro. I agree, bro. I grew up watching 4-4-2. I grew up watching 4-4-2. That's why I fell in love with United, bro. 4-4-2. Them dead. Fuck's sake.
Yes, because I'm sick and tired of seeing wingers cutting in and all time cutting in. And don't try and create.
But sorry for cutting you off, Bally. Continue.
Yeah, if we go back to 4-4-2, me personally, I think we're going to cook. Hopefully, we could be the first team to go back to the 4-4-2 before everyone wants to copy us. Because usually, what happens is the most dominant force influences the league, and then you get a lot of teams trying to copy what the dominant team is doing. So if everyone is copying Manchester United with the 4-4-2, then we must be doing something right. So I don't really believe that we have to have a direct replacement for Bruno, look around the world, go get a number 10 somewhere else. Because I think ultimately, if we do get a number 10, like, because Bruno he's like a heavy metal number 10 in a way. Florian Wirtz is not a heavy metal type of number 10, and neither is Musiala. So when you look around the world, like the type of number 10s that Man United need, a creative style number 10, it's not really there no more. They're like, Cunha's more of he's like a number 10 striker. Like, he doesn't really set man up. And then the same thing with Mbeumo. He's just focused on scoring goals. So we haven't got the creative spark in the team, and that's why I think we need to go back to these wingers that cross the ball, beat their man one-on-one, touchline wingers that beat their man one-on-one and then cross the ball in first time. And then I promise you, you got two strikers in there. Those guys will be causing mad havoc with their runs and everything else. That's what we need to go back.
Exactly, bro. Because one thing you said there is good because.
Bally, I'm not talking about a direct. I'm not talking about a direct Bruno replacement, but you know what I'm talking about, a player profile like him. Like how many players do we have with the Bruno's mentality of always wanting to win a game? How many players do we have that always wanted to be the engine going forward? Progressive passes.
I think anyone who we buy should have that mentality anyway. Even if we buy a goalkeeper, the goalkeeper should be physically sick that he did not win the game, or he did not win the Manchester derby, or he did not win the Man United Liverpool derby, or the Man United Arsenal derby. Any game that we don't win, it should be a problem in the dressing room.
And
that should be the mentality of our players.
Yeah, and one thing you said there is you correct, bro. I don't want to be when you said the most dominant force team tend to influence the league, I want it to be us because I don't want to be copying Arsenal. Man, miss me with the Arteta ball rubbish because that's bullshit.
Mm,
I want United to have their style. You get me?
yeah.
Yeah.
And if Carrick brings back that old school Man United play, then I'm gonna back him.
Yeah,
I don't want to see the club. I don't want to see the club sacking somebody who's producing something that I recognize that is actually working.
exactly.
Mm.
And you're scoring goals and you're dominating matches and you're on the cups of something great.
I agree.
Fair enough. Fair play. And I'm not gonna lie though. Carrick steered us in the right direction. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due because I'm telling you now, if we had Scamarin, bro, we would not been qualified for Champions League. Maybe we'd have been qualified for Europa League or potentially lower. Yeah, but Carrick has steered us in the right direction. He understands the club because he played for the club. He won a Champions League with us, and he won a Europa League, and he won 5 league titles with us. So he understands the club. But I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt to see what he can do next season. Yeah, he's our manager, and there's nothing we can do about that right now. He's our manager, but all I'm saying is, yeah, just go and show us what you can do next season. Bro, like I want to go on a pitch. I want to go out on the street and say, yo, and banter to my rival fans out there. I say, yo, listen, y'all think y'all gonna beat us on this day, but y'all gonna be in for a surprise. I miss saying that to my rivals out there. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's all I want. Just don't mangle and embarrass us next season. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for much.
But do you know the funniest thing is when we beat a lot of these teams, especially the big 6 type of teams, when we beat them, genuinely, some of these brothers are surprised that we actually beat them, yeah? But I don't want none of that no more. I want it to be a thing where they're like, oh, Man United at the weekend. I don't feel confident. I want, even if they're lying to us about their confidence, I want them to genuinely feel like they're worried about this match. Yeah, because this is the match where they ain't getting no 3 points.
Yeah,
exactly. So I just
and
want us to
Bali,
go out
it starts with us dominating against these smaller teams.
True.
Sorry.
Yeah,
can go
definitely. Because I was saying to Ray before, yeah, like, yes, we beat Arsenal and we beat Man City, but the real test was going to start when we played Fulham. And when we played Fulham, like, you could physically see that the level of where we went down, yeah, in terms of like how we played in the game and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, it was a high scoring game. I think we ended up winning the game 3-2. I think it was 3-2, and they scored like a worldie in that game. But you could see there was a period where we struggled, and I felt like we was, again, what you were saying before, we was only playing like a 45 minutes team. And then after the 45 minutes, we only played in moments. So I was a bit disappointed with that game because I felt like in the Man City game and in the Arsenal game, we always had a hand somehow in that game. Whereas I didn't really see that in the Fulham game. I felt like we dropped our level from the Man City game and the Arsenal game, maybe 2 or 3 levels below. And I kind of feel like we was no longer playing like that team again. Had we had played because the football that I was enjoying when we was playing Man City, when we was playing Arsenal, we were like playing the ball around in the midfield in tight areas. We're playing some triangle patterns. We were getting the ball. We'll get the ball forward quickly, threatening in behind and things like that. And I was like, yes, this is the football that I want to see. But
exactly.
It only happened in them 2 games, and then it didn't really happen after that. I'll be real with you. So these are the things that Carrick got to fix. And once he has a new midfield, to be fair, I don't really want any excuses. I don't want to hear that, oh, the midfield is new, because you can't say that after a man's gone and brought Premier League proven players and they've gone and spent the best part of 150 plus million on a midfield. So I don't want to hear that you're struggling with the midfield. You should be flying with the midfield. Yeah, because maybe last season, yeah, you had the handbrake on. Now the handbrake should be off. Now we should be able to dominate a Fulham, bust up a Brentford, sneak punch a flipping Leeds, yeah, and then see Chelsea and say, "Oi, we're taking that chain."
Exactly.
Arsenal,
Mhm.
we're taking that chain.
Mhm.
Liverpool, we're taking that chain. I want to
Mhm.
see us taking chains, boy, next season.
Exactly,
really
bro.
wanna
You know what
see
I mean? Slapping the man on the playground and say, look, bro, I'm having your chain, mate. Nothing you could do about it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not being like, oh well, yeah, give me my chain. But you know, in that voice, oh, give me my chain. You know, that scary voice that you know you're not really about that life.
Facts. Exactly. So we all we're asking for is for improvement.
Yeah.
Improvement. That's all we're asking for. Improvement. Go out there, slap and bang teams. That's all we're asking. Go out there, slap and bang teams. We don't care who the opponent is. Go out there, slap them up, bang them up. You feel me? Every time this guy call me KSI, bro. Big up Gamer Boy, man. Big
Yeah.
up Gamer Boy.
I say you more remind me of Agner Davis than KSI.
Edgar Davis.
Yeah.
Edgar Davis, he was a baller, you know.
But he was a baller. But that's what you remind me of, though.
Edgar Davis.
Yeah, I look and say, oh, they kind of remind me of him.
Edgar Davis. Yo, big up Don C, man. Big up Donversations TV people. Big up, man. Big up, yeah.
I was gonna say, is there any type of I don't know, maybe style of play or whatever that you would like to see, or are you happy with the style of play that Carrick displayed last season?
Well, I want to see the style of play that we played against Man City, where we were not just defending, we were actually passing the ball with one-touch football. It was fast, it was aggressive,
Mhm.
and we were scoring goals and we were creating chances. And that's what I want to see, bro. I want to see that style of play out of Carrick, not this. Okay, yeah, we got the result, but if you go back and watch the game, you're thinking, well, we're not dominating no team, bro. We just score a late goal.
Mm-hmm.
And if Carrick can get that right, yeah, back him, man. Because it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable for some of the performances I saw under him, where, let's say, Brentford's got all the ball and they've got all the chances, and they miss their chances, and you just take yours, and then you celebrate that you've won the game. But if they were finishing those chances, it'll be a smash up, and that's what I don't want to see.
I'm trying to remember which game we played where the brother had ridiculous amounts of chances.
Brentford.
Was it Brentford?
Brentford, yeah. Brentford and Chelsea.
Brentford.
I think my man could have scored like 4 goals in that match.
Yes.
The Brazilian guy.
Yeah, the Brazilian.
Thiago.
Yeah, he could have. That was crazy. Like, I don't want to see us defending like that again. That was kamikaze defending. Like, I don't think they knew what they was doing then, brothers.
It's horrid. It was
I mean, are you happy with the style of play, Rasta, or is there something else that you want to see?
I mean, style of play. The fact that the games that I thought we were gonna lose, we didn't lose. You get me? I'm not necessarily happy with the style of play. It needs to improve. But listen, I just feel like this season coming, they just need to go out there and batter teams. Like, I agree with Ray. The game we had against Man City, that should have been 5 goals. Not 2. It should have been 5. That should have been 5. It should have been 5-0. that should have been 5-0. Yeah, the style of play needs to improve a little, right? But just go out there and win. And at the time, even against the Arsenal game, yeah, I thought the way how Arsenal came back, they did the corner thing, blah blah blah. But at the end, at the near to the end, when Cunha stepped up and shot that goal, I'm like, yo, that's how we beat them the last time at their ground, 2-3, yeah. So just go out there and win games, and do not give these opposition chances to almost score hat tricks on us. Because that Brentford game, bro, I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna slap them up. No. If Thiago Silva had gotten his chances, bro, I agree with you, Bally. It could have been 4 or more.
Yeah, because he froze in that game.
Yeah,
Personally.
Yeah.
Unluckily for us, he froze in that game because he had so many chances to bury us, bro.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, nah.
Man could have got a hat trick. Yeah. So go improve the style of play. Improve it, man. I don't care if you have to tweak systems, but I don't care. Just improve us. Every game, I need improvements. And shout out to Senny Lemons, yeah, because brother, if it was Onana and Nets, oh my God, bro. If it was Onana and Nets, we oh God.
We'll lose, bro.
We'll lose. I feel like for me, the best signing that we signed was Senny Lemons to me. That's all I'm saying.
I think it goes to show you how a good settled goalkeeper would help with the defense, because you can see that the defense looks better now. We did concede a lot of goals when he first came, but I think it was just due to Amorim's system, because even though we didn't actually look bad defensively, I think what would happen while he was there, we would have like a lapse of concentration. It could be like one time in a game, but it was one time per game. So it's like we was conceding a lot, when in actual reality, most of the time the defense had the attackers on lock. So, but when Carrick came in and they went back to the back four, I now saw, like, maybe not straight away, but eventually teams actually found it hard to score against us. So then the defense improved drastically, but we'd already conceded all those goals, which were mostly under the previous management. So I'm expecting a much better defense this season. Obviously, adding a left back, that would probably give us more options in defense, because then even if we decide that Luke Shaw is not playing for whatever reason, he could scoot over to play. He can scoot over to play as a left centre back.
Yeah.
If Martinez is injured, or if the kid, what's his name, Heaven, if Heaven is unavailable. So obviously that will help us, because I know a lot of people are worried about centre backs and things of that nature. But maybe if we sign a left back, we could at least hold off for one season before we start reforming the defense, because I'm unsure how fit the likes of Delict and the rest of the injury-prone guys. Harry Maguire is always injured, so say that again.
No, I'm just bigging up this person in the chat. He's a rival fan that's just trolling, but they're a cool person. I'm just bigging them up in the chat. But continue.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I just like to big up our rivals as well, because you guys are the reasons why we believe that the Premier League is round the corner. You guys and your performances is what's brought the belief back in a lot of fans. And I believe within the next 2 seasons, a lot of our fan base, they're going to, like, I'm saying it now, yeah, there's going to be more and more people saying it next season, that they don't care what it is. Go and win the Premier League. We don't care. Yeah, more and more people are going to be saying this. And the reason why is because we've seen Arsenal win the league playing haram football. Like
Yeah.
I actually thought it was unsustainable. Don't get it twisted. The referees made it sustainable for them, but I've seen Arsenal win through unsustainable means. I've seen them get to the Champions League final through unsustainable means. Like these are brothers that didn't want to know about going forward against PSG, but they were trying to kick the ball off people's legs in order to get a corner so that they could wrestle with the goalkeeper and try and score a haram goal. But at the end of the day, that day football won. But in the league, that was anti-football. But once they get rid of all these rules, Arsenal's actually going to have to play real football. Once they put those rules in place to deter teams from fouling goalkeepers and doing silly stuff like that, you're going to have to play proper football.
Exactly, bro.
To me, if Arsenal got all that way without playing proper football, and now you got to play proper football, and already you're behind the Manchester United, who already had a better attack than you, then good luck to you lot next season. In actual fact, I'm more worried about City than Arsenal. I'll be real with you. Yeah, I'm more worried about them brothers. Yeah, I ain't worried about no Arsenal. Them brothers, they probably think, rah, we won the Prem. We've hit the heights. Now we can be on the beach for the rest of next season. Nah. Me personally, I don't think these brothers got the mentality. They came fourth like 4 years in a row, something like that. I mean, they came second 4 times in a row, something like that, before coming first. So, nah, we're pushing for the title, bro. We're pushing for the title. So, big up to you, man, anyway.
Yeah, man. And let's be honest, guys. They almost bottled it last season too. They only didn't bottle it last season because City bottled it.
Yeah.
Because I remembered when it was tied, and everybody was like, "That's it, City was going to win it," and then City go and draw their game against was it against Crystal Palace?
Everton.
Or was it Everton?
Yeah,
Everton, yeah.
It was the 3-3. Don't get me wrong, the referee helped them out in that 3-3 game, but it was the 3-3 that bottled the game for them.
That bottled the title. So them man, luckily they wasn't bottling it for the third straight season. So yeah, I mean, I get what Bally's saying, bro. I don't trust Arsenal to go dominate because that football they play, nah, forget me with that ball. That's rubbish. And I knew they wasn't going to win against Paris Saint-Germain because they don't play football, bro. And they, you know what I mean? And they didn't play football for bloody 90 minutes. And only Paris Saint-Germain was a bit off colour. They were in that game. Or they should have beaten them in 90 minutes. So, you know, everybody say, oh, Arsenal hold their own with PSG. Yeah, by just stinking out the place. You know what I mean? 25% possession, one shot on target for 90 minutes. What kind of football is that, bro? That's con man football, bro.
Completed 4 passes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they had Declan Rice, yeah. They had Declan Rice. Like, literally, like, he gets played the ball on the centre circle, he flicks the ball up, and he bangs it towards PSG's goalkeeper. In my head, I'm just like, is this football?
You know
so you concede possession straight away, yeah? You concede the possession so you can sit back and defend. Now, I was trying to explain to my brother the other day, yeah, that wasn't a good tactic. But he's like, no, man, but what could they have done? I said, bro,
wait. Your brother's
United. No, he's a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
I said to him, if Man United had done that, Man United would have never have done that. He said, oh, well, what would they have done? I said, even if Man United defended in spells, the minute we had the chance to go forward, the ball out to Bruno Fernandes, boom, into Sesko, or you can actually cause some damage. Like, Manchester United will never, ever play like that. We're not playing in a way where we have just completely abandoned attacking. We don't play like that. We play attacking football. No matter, even if we got a team that's got us pinned back, yeah, we will still attack them the moment we get the ball. We're not trying to flip in, just kick the ball away, kick the ball back to them constantly, and let them just be attacking us the whole match. We don't
Exactly.
play like that. So yeah, we would have definitely given PSG more of a game than Arsenal did when they played in the final. So fair enough. They got to the final. They had an easy run to the final. And I know some of them brothers were acting like they had some generational run to the final, but it was an easy run to the final. Liverpool, if they had that type of run, would have got to the final. Chelsea would have got to the final if they had
Yeah.
that type of run. I'll be real with you. There isn't even this is gonna sound controversial, yeah. But if Aston Villa had that run, I wouldn't be surprised if they got to the final too. Like, I'll just be real. Yeah, it weren't like you had all the killers got knocked out. Yeah, before you had to play them, and then you end up playing a team that's defensive like Atletico, and Atletico weren't that great against Arsenal. They didn't really look that good, and it was a diabolical game. So yeah, but big up to all the rivals anyway, man. Like, you know what Man United's about. And to me, it doesn't really matter who gets who, whether Anderson goes City or whether he comes to Man United. Either which way, we're still going to do what we're going to do. Yeah, if Anderson goes City, we're getting Tchouaméni. Like, I'm not really bothered. Like, do you get what I mean? All I know is that our team is going to improve next season dramatically.
Mm-hmm. I hear it, man. I hear
So-
it. I hear it. And by the way, guys, listen. Natasha is a Liverpool fan, but she comes here for the banter. She comes here for the trolling. Bless up to her. All the same, bro. You feel me?
Tell Natasha, I hope she enjoyed the 20 losses this season
Yeah.
on the clock. Yeah.
No, she's happy that Klopp is gone, but big up to all the rival fans, yeah. But the most
That weren't Klopp, it was Slot. It was Slot.
No.
slot machine, yeah, slot machine, yeah.
Slot machine have got 20 losses.
Yeah, man. Big up to all the rival fans, though. To be fair, yeah. Big up to all the rival fans, and I respect Liverpool because they're our number one rival, and we're their number one rival.
Oh yeah, I did it.
Always gonna be that way. To be fair, yeah. So before I close the show out, man, I just gotta say, I just want improvements next season. And Natasha, no, we're not getting Garrett Stinkgate. Hell no, please.
No stink it here, bro.
We ain't getting the Stinkgate.
Bro, I'll tell you now, if that man walks into the door, I'll be the first man to say, "Go Southgate out." Yeah.
I hear it. And listen, Bali's brother is a Liverpool fan. I have a cousin who's a Liverpool fan. You feel me? And I have a cousin who's an Arsenal fan. And I have another cousin who's a Chelsea fan. So trust me.
Yeah, I got an auntie who's a Liverpool fan. And it was that bad that she bought me a bloody Liverpool shirt to wear, and I said, "Auntie, I ain't wearing that."
Yo, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny, right? My cousin, who's a Chelsea fan, he bought a Chelsea shirt that says "Champions" on it to my Arsenal. Yo, man, I had to get in between the both of them. I'm like, yo, relax, man. Them, calm down, please. Calm down, man. Them, please. I don't want to bring you to the hospital. I don't want.
Yeah, but when I was a boy, yeah, my mom saw me crying. Yeah, she said, because she bought me it on my birthday.
Yeah,
and she's like, "Yo, what are you crying for? Yo, my auntie." Because I like my auntie. I go by her. Well, she now lives in America now, but
yeah.
She bought me that shirt, yeah, and she expected me to go to her house wearing the Liverpool shirt, yeah. And I'm there bawling my eyes out, bro. And my mom was like, I was about 9 or 10. My mom was like, "Why? My auntie bought me bloody Liverpool shirt. I ain't wearing this shit." Well, I didn't say that, but
yeah.
She said, "Oh, wear it for a day," and that's the only time I had to put on a Liverpool shirt. And bro, that day was the worst day of my life.
Listen, I can't, bro. I can't. Not even a person.
Nah,
I can't do it.
I'd rather take the beats, bro. I'd rather take the beats.
Yeah. I can't do it, bro.
Well, no, I didn't want to take the licks from my mom, so I had to put on the.
Nah, I hear it. I'd rather take the beats though.
You know, the
Nah, the
beats.
beats wouldn't have come from my mum. They would have come from my dad, but I would have taken it still.
Wait a minute, your dad was what team your dad supports?
Nah, he's not really a football guy like that, but he was the guy that dished out the licks, so I would have just taken it.
You're taking the beats, yeah.
Yeah, man. Me, bro. My dad supported Arsenal. My uncle supported United. So my uncle used to watch me for my dad when my dad went to work. That's how I became a United fan. My dad was heartbroken. You know, my uncle said, "Think you're gonna support your little loser mentality team? I'm not on my watch. Not on my watch." So yo, bro, listen, bro. Oh my God, bro! The shit that my father and uncle used to say each other as a kid, tit for tat, with football in terms. He said, "Bro, listen, you used to be an okay midfielder, yeah. But listen, he's rolling with the big boys now." Bro. That was funny. But yo, Bally, Ray, man, and everyone chat, man. Big up, you know. We're doing our United Talk every other Wednesday, man. Big up to TT, big up to TTM, big up to Tootsie's Face. Big up to Natasha for coming in here trolling us. Big up to Everything Sports, man. Am I missing anybody? Oh, big up Lumen. Big up King Carrick. You know what I mean? Am I missing anybody? Big up Football Overseas, who was just here. And big up Nick. Yeah, man. Big up. Big up Africa King. Yeah. Big up everybody, man. Seriously, for joining us. And we see you guys on the next podcast. Yeah.
Yep.
Ray, Bally, and then final
Big up,
thought.
guys.
Yeah.
Big up everyone. Title charge.
You hear it?
Yeah,
bro.
well, yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go next week. Final thoughts, ball. Let's go next year.
This and yo, King.
Chelsea.
Big up King.
Fuck it out of here. I don't want to hear about Chelsea, man. No title charge for no boys.
Big up King, bro. This guy's a troller, bro.
King.
We do a podcast. We do a podcast called the Fellowship of the Readers, and this is one of the members, bro. King, this guy loves trolling, bro.
Yeah, big up King. I never forget King, bro.
King,
He's the only one that started laughing when we lost to Grimsby. He's like, he got two United fans killing book.
Yes, bro. Yes, this guy, bro. This guy, he said, "I'm here for the trolling. I'm here for the banter. I'm here for the."
Yeah, man, he loved it, bro. He was like, I got two United fans down, and bro, I'm not telling you the right, Rasta. That was a bad stream.
Yeah, it was, man. But I got to be fair, King, bro. When it comes to his ball knowledge, bro, this man. When I said this man watch ball, guys, he watched ball. He watched ball in all European competitions, yeah, and he could tell you what players will suit for which team, bro. But big up King each and every single time, yeah, and big up Twisted Face, man called King of Fraud. But anyway, guys, we catch you on the next episode, yeah. Laters, peace,
Peace, boys.
gosh, yeah.
Peace.